Every workplace runs on stories, not just the ones we tell in meetings, but the ones we don't even realize we're telling. Stories about people, about productivity, about what work should look like. And those invisible stories, they shape everything. And sometimes not in the way we intended. Picture this. Company rolls out an AI tool for customer service. The stated goal? To help. What they build instead is a digital overseer, a task master that monitors response times, flags any deviation from the norm, and rewards speed above all else. Predictably, morale plummets, stress spikes. The best team members they start leaving, and so do the customers. The AI isn't the problem. It's not broken. It's doing exactly what they told it to do. The real issue, the mental model that's behind that design. If you believe people only perform under pressure, that they need constant supervision to stay on track, then you'll build systems that reward compliance, punish creativity, and drain every ounce of work satisfaction. This isn't innovation, it's just a more polished form of slavery. Now, contrast that with another organization. They start with a different belief that people want to do meaningful work. So they build their AI as a collaborator. It handles routine queries, flags patterns, and surfaces insights to help humans solve deeper customer problems. In that environment, people thrive. The technology helps the humans grow, customers stay. Same technology, completely different outcome. What's the difference? Mental models. One team thought efficiency meant eliminating human judgment. The other believed efficiency and resilience could coexist, that AI could be a partner, not a micromanager. And if you've ever taken pride in playing the role of micromanager, just know that job is about to be automated too. For decades, we've been told efficiency and resilience are trade offs, that you can have one or the other, not both. Efficient systems are brittle, resilient ones, expensive. AI changes that. It makes it possible to build systems that adapt in real time, maintaining stability and flexibility. Yet that only matters if we've updated the mental models we use to design those systems. Unfortunately, a good majority of companies haven't. We're still working with assumptions from over 100 years ago. Assumptions like people avoid work unless they're watched. Therefore, RTO. That mistakes equal incompetence. That structure means control. This is the kind of environment that stifles any possibility for creativity, any ability for people to think because they're expecting to be told. And these beliefs are industrial leftovers. They're still baked into how our companies operate today, which is tragic. In some ways, we have evolved in ways that are hard to imagine, and in others, we're just stuck. Whereas yet, in many places, this suspicion first approach to managing people is actually rising. And when AI is trained on those assumptions, it doesn't challenge the technology, the toxicity of the technology. It actually leverages the technology to amplify the toxicity. These assumptions become self fulfilling. If you believe people can't be trusted, you'll build systems that don't trust. People will stop trying, not because they're lazy, because no one thrives under suspicion. So, how do we break free? Start by asking yourself, what do you really believe about people at work? Do you believe people do their best when they're trusted or when they're tightly managed? Do you see failure as a weakness or as a signal to learn? Do you view change as disruption or opportunity? Your answers shape more than your opinions. They shape your systems, your culture, your outcomes. If you're leading a team or even part of one, psychological safety is your entry point because no one questions outdated mental models when doing so feels dangerous. Innovation doesn't come from compliance, it comes from curiosity, from asking, why do we do it this way? without having fear of embarrassment or punishment. And let's keep it balanced. This isn't about throwing out structure, it's about questioning whether the structures you have still serve the work or just feel familiar. Now, I want to be clear, waterfall style planning and command and control management still have place for simple, repeatable work with known solutions. That approach might be exactly what's needed. And AI is changing the nature of that work and very likely taking over most of it. And that's arguably a good thing because no human can execute repetitive tasks faster than an AI, not even close. So, what's left over for humans? The complex, the creative, the ambiguous. And that kind of work doesn't thrive under industrial era assumptions. The companies thriving with AI aren't just tech savvy, they're people savvy. They believe workers want to grow, that failure means learning, that humans offer nuance and judgment AI can't replicate. They're shifting. They're shifting from people need to be watched to people need to be enabled to do their best work. They're shifting from efficiency or resilience to efficiency and resilience. And they're shifting from predict and control to sense and response. That's adaptive. That's on the fly adaptation to what's real, what's actually happening, not what we hope for or plan for or intended to. And that shift doesn't start with processes. It starts with you, with your mindset. So take a close look at the stories that you and your organization are telling about your people, your work, your potential. Are those stories still serving you, or is it time to let them go? Because here's the truth, the most powerful prison is the one you don't even know you're in. And the key to getting out? It's questioning the stories that locked you in. Can you see the locks? Can you see the keys? Let us know in the comments. And if you'd like to know more about Theory X, Y, and Z and how they impact AI readiness, click one of these. I'll be happy to tell you all about it.